Oh, it's going the wrong way. Hey, everybody. So sorry for the delay. Give me just a second. I am going live on Instagram. Had a little technical difficulty. All right. Hey, everybody. My name is Sherry Sutton, and I am your marketing mentor. Very excited to be here today to talk about perfectionism. And I have a model here with me who is the model of perfection. This is my son, Walden. And I am not the model of perfection at the moment. So we're here talking about why you don't need to be perfect in order to make sales. You can hang out with me still if you want to.
Okay.
You want to hang out? Or are you gonna go sit? All right, so Walden's gonna sit, listen. I literally talk to entrepreneurs every single day who are like, I just don't feel confident enough to get out to get in front of everyone and market my business, right? I feel awkward. I don't think anyone's going to want to hear what I have to say. I think that, I need to lose weight. I need to do this. I need to do that. I don't have the right clothes. I don't have the right technology. I don't have the right everything, right? And I'm here to tell you that that's absolutely not true. So I'm going to talk to you about 3 things to consider when you're having that, oh my God, I need to be perfect thing. Because what happens is so many entrepreneurs think that they have to be perfect, and they know they never are able to achieve it. And so they don't do any marketing, and they get overwhelmed and they say, screw it, right? And my whole vision is to help women find joy in their marketing and ease in their marketing. And this is one of the biggest roadblocks for people, is this idea that they have to be perfect. So I want to talk about 3 different things today. And first off, I wanted to actually point out that I'm actually coming to you with no makeup today. I was diagnosed with psoriasis in my eyes. You guys don't need all those details, but I was diagnosed with psoriasis in my eyes, so I'm not allowed to wear eye makeup for a while. And as a vain woman, it's hard for me to get online, right? And there's multiple people watching this right now, and there'll be more people watching this later. But I'm here to tell you that it is absolutely fine, right? If I can do it, anyone can do it. And so I wanted to just tell you that, as I'm hoping that I get to be a little bit of a role model today. There's a bug around me, for showing up even when things aren't perfect, and even when you're not looking perfect or you're not feeling very perfect. So let's talk about our 3 things that are myths around this idea of perfection. So the first thing I want you to consider when you're thinking you need to be too perfect is that it's not about you. We talk about this a lot, but your whole purpose in business is to help someone else with their problems. And the best marketing takes people on a journey from where they are now to where they want to be. It's not about where you are now and where you want to be. You are just the conduit for that service to these people. So if you think about that, it means that you are not really the center of it, right? Your job is to help other people to be better at whatever it is they need and that you can provide. So you want to make sure that you keep that in mind, right? It's just a mindset issue. We tend to, start looking at our marketing and we're like, oh my God, it's all, we get all insecure and all in our heads about ourselves, but it's not about us. It's about what value can I offer to my client right now who is struggling. And for me, at least on days like today, right, where I want to itch my eyes out and I don't feel like I look my best, my job is to come online here and talk to the other entrepreneurs today who are struggling with the exact same thing. Whether I look good or not, my mission is to serve the people that I can best serve. So sometimes just changing your mindset and remembering that it's not about you, but it's about your clients will really help you kind of get out of your own head and your own drama around having to be perfect. So that's my first tip. My second tip is don't get stressed out that every single post or every single email or every single interaction that you have at a networking event or whatever it might be is the end all be all of your business. It just doesn't work that way. People make a buying decision through multiple interactions with you over time. And that means that any one interaction generally isn't going to make or break your business. So frankly, if you do something and it completely flops, whatever, you're going to show up tomorrow, you're going to do it again, you're going to get in front of that audience. Because it takes people at least 7 times of seeing your product before they even consider buying from you. That's a lot of times. And if you are new at doing marketing, you're going to get one of those 7 right before somebody's going to find you and want to buy from you. So don't think that every single thing you do has to be perfect. And if it's not, everything's going to go to crap, right? If you do something, it's not super perfect. Okay, tomorrow you're going to do one that's better. Make sure you go back to our first point, which is it's always about providing content that's going to help your clients get from the pain that they're in now or the challenge that they're in now to where they want to be in the ideal state. If you stay focused on that, and don't worry if it's perfect, but just get it out there, you're going to be successful long-term. It's about consistency of continuing to have that message out there and making sure that it's a message that is focused on your client's needs. So don't freak out if you're doing one thing and it's not super perfect. Again, I'm live probably twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week. It is never perfect. I stumble on my words, right? I get really distracted when messages come up. I need to turn those off, right? During my chats, I stumble on my words. My dog comes in and barks at the garbage truck. Whatever, right? It's okay. I'm going to come back tomorrow. My dog's not going to bark, but I'm going to continue to be consistent. The third thing that I wanted to talk about was that people buy from people. What that means is you want to show your humanity in everything that you do. And this is particularly true for people who are building a personal brand. I'm speaking to you today. It is okay to be fallible. It is okay to be vulnerable. And it's not only okay, it's actually preferred, because the things that make us more human, our vulnerability, our struggles, our challenges, are the very things that are going to attract people to us and want to work with us, right? It's the quirky things about us. It's the red hair. It's the red glasses. It's the, I have a giant Great Dane. It's the bringing my kid into the videos. It doesn't have to look like anything specific. So it's okay to be exactly who you are and be where you are. And maybe sometimes that's sharing when you're having a bad day, or sharing your successes, or sharing some of your vulnerabilities. I'll give you an example. I wrote a best-selling book that was launched last year, and it was all about my journey with sobriety. And it's something that's incredibly personal to me. It's a very vulnerable subject, but for me, I felt like it was important to put that message out there for other women who might be struggling through that. And it made me, by being more human and allowing myself to be vulnerable to you guys, I hope that it gives you permission that you can also be more vulnerable and more real in what you're doing. Because I promise you, the more you show up in an authentic way, the more that vibe is going to attract your tribe. And I know that's kind of a corny saying, but it really is true. I can promise you, the more I lean into being my authentic, quirky self, the more people I attract. Now, I do turn off a lot of people, and you will turn off more people. But if you try to just be like a super vanilla version of yourself and always perfect, you're not going to attract the people who you need to attract. You're not going to attract the people who are like you, who are struggling with the same things, who, like you. So be authentic, be you. You're fabulous exactly the way you are. And I promise you, the more authentic you are, the more you will attract the exact right customer who's perfect for you, because you have a message and you have a superpower that no one else has, right? And only by putting that out there in its fullest are you going to be able to help those people that can only be helped by you. So I hope that this has convinced you that perfectionism is not required. I promise you, I am out here doing it imperfectly every single day. There are lots of people who are out there doing it imperfectly every single day, and it's okay. Be human. Remember that people need to see your message at least 7 times. So make sure you're being consistent. And at the end of the day, everything you do needs to be focused on your customers and providing them value. I hope this was helpful. Give me some comments down below. Let me know what you think. Do you struggle with perfectionism? If so, I totally get it. I hear it all the time. I struggle with it too. I wanted to also invite you to something called the Joyful Marketing Collective. It is my new group coaching program. It's been going on for a while with a smaller group. I'm opening up the group a little bit to new people. I'm super excited. It's generally a 3-month program. You come in, you and I do a one-on-one where we put together your marketing plan. Then we do weekly coaching calls with a group of your peers. They're the most amazing women in this group. You will absolutely love them. We meet every single week. We talk about what your wins are, what you're struggling with. Excuse me. See? Not perfect. I just sneezed in the middle of a presentation, in the middle of my sales pitch about my amazing new group. But hey, it happens. Live streams. What are you going to do? So we meet every single week. We have a Slack channel that's just for the group, and I share all sorts of articles all the time. And we bounce ideas off of each other. And then every single quarter, you get another one-on-one meeting with me where we go through your marketing plans. How are things going? Where do you need to adjust? So it's a great combination of getting one-on-one time with me, but also group coaching, which is something you don't find very often out there in the industry. So I would love to have you to find some more joy in your marketing, to not feel like you need to be perfect, but just show up every single day in your business. If you're interested in learning more, you go to my website, which is sherrysutton.com. And I forget what it says at the top, something about group coaching, group something. Anyway, I hope that you check it out. I'd love to have you there, and we will talk soon. Thanks so much. Mwah. Thank you, Walden. My favorite co-host. I know you guys always ask me for more reels with Walden. So he has agreed to a bribe of Chick-fil-A for lunch today to do more reels with me. So stay tuned for those. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.